I am 11 years old and in the 6th grade. My heritage is Hispanic. I am American, Colombian, Ecuadorian, and Puerto Rican. I am a potluck black racist. I'm very proud of it. I'll be honest, I was not thrilled with the idea of standing here talking to a crowd, but my grandma Maritza asked my mom, who happily volunteered me. They were discussing my interest in this year's political race. You see, I love competitions, championships, anything where there will be an undisputed winner. I have been following this year's presidential race for a while now. I tuned into the Republican and Democratic primaries. The way I saw it, it was like the Eastern and Western NBA Finals. Each side would have a winner who would compete against each other, and then we'd have a champion. With one primary, there were 17 people on stage, yelling, screaming, pure rudeness from one candidate, but he seemed to be winning the polls after every debate. He then won that primary. He was the champion of the Republican Party. With the other primary, there were 3 candidates, then quickly 2. Eventually, history was made. The first woman of a major party had a chance to be president of the United States. Now here we are, about 8 weeks left before a new president is elected. Who's going to win? I watched both conventions on TV. The Republican convention scared my 8-year-old sister, Graciela, very much. She was frightened because honestly, it seemed like the world would explode soon and we were all doomed. Supposedly, according to the Republican champion, only he had the power to fix it all. Really? That doesn't sound right. Then I tuned into the Democratic convention. What really struck me was how happy and diverse that convention was. Katy Perry and Demi Lovato performed. My sister was ecstatic. There were people of all nationalities and religions in the crowd. I felt like I was watching the World Cup. What other sport shows more unity and diversity than soccer? A sport where everybody on the team has to come together to ensure a win. I think that is what we have to do in our lives. And what must be done by adults to win this presidential race. We are all important. We are stronger together. Our parents, teachers, coaches, and elders, and definitely our president, must set an example for us children because we learn from them. My generation was born in America where history was made by electing the first black president. I guess it was a huge deal because that had never happened before. I have since learned about slavery, voting rights, and voter suppression. I find it hard to believe that all the people did not have the same rights as we all live on the same planet. Electing the first U.S. female president seems pretty cool. Girls play soccer, basketball, golf, anything a boy can play, a girl can play too. It makes perfect sense to me that a girl can be president. My family taught me to love myself, to love my heritage, and to love my neighbors. Not only love my neighbors, learn from them. Even if you think someone is very wrong, treat them with respect. We are tomorrow's leaders and you are our teachers. Please teach us what we need to know to make this fabulous country even better. The choices and actions you adults make today are laying the foundation for us kids to follow tomorrow. If you build walls, it's going to take us longer to crumble them. If you build bridges, we can connect to the entire world. Only the adults can be the champion for us kids this year. Please keep us in mind when you vote. I'd like to thank the Hispanic Democratic Caucus for affording me the opportunity to give my first political speech.